A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors is a 1987 horror film directed by Chuck Russell and starring Heather Langenkamp, Craig Wasson, Patricia Arquette, Ken Sagoes, Rodney Eastman, Jennifer Rubin, Bradley Gregg, Ira Heiden, Penelope Sudrow, Laurence Fishburne, Robert Englund, and John fucking Saxon. The film opens with premium flower opening. Oh, it's a papier-mâché house. Hey guys, remember newspapers? Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke! Mom comes home and really wants to share the book Go to Fucking Sleep. Hey look, it's Jesse's house. Oh wait a minute. We're about to ignore that other movie. She dreams about being in that house featuring that kid who has no soul.
I gotta go now.
Wait, little girl, don't go in there!
That kid's fucked. See ya! They wind up in Nancy's basement, I guess. Then she runs in tar. Honestly, that's a pretty good reveal. Kristen continues running around with a doll and ends up in this cool hangout.
Put me down, you're hurting me.
That child must have chosen poorly? Good, she woke up. Oh, I guess not. For some reason, Freddy makes it look like a suicide. I don't know. Laurence Fishburne! When you need a doctor that's also a peeping Tom, you call Craig Wasson.
This is ridiculous. I know my own daughter. She's just trying to get some attention, that's all, and I'm not going to play one of her little games with her.
Mother of the Year! Kristen freaks out and Larry gets a workman's comp claim.
9, 10, never sleep again.
Hey look, it's Nancy! Neil and Nancy have a discussion about the kids, then we get the dropping shit cliche and a look at her scripts. At least it wasn't herpes medication. Here's some religious imagery. It's now time for the tour to not only introduce Nancy to the characters in this film, but also the audience. Here's Philip, the puppet maker. Kincaid, the vulgar badass. Hey, there's Joey, the horny mute. We'll meet the others later.
Did you notice anything strange before she made the attempt?
Kirsten specializes in strangeness. I've spent thousands on psychiatrists.
She needs to ask her if she was ever a member of an angry mob that burned a janitor to death. Nancy gets some of Kristen's things and shit, that's my house. Elsewhere, Neil stalks Nancy's prescription on the internet. The clock on my phone has more power than that computer. That's hot. Dinner's ready. The room turns into Tremors and Freddy shows up being kind of a dick. No, he literally looks kind of like a dick. Kristen calls to Nancy and oh shit, she's here.
Oh my God.
Long time no see! The next morning they discuss what happened the night before.
If I had a nightmare, I'd always bring my dad in. Dreams would always get better.
You mean your dad that picked up a couple gallons of gasoline in that human barbecue they had? It's time for group, and let's get those other people introduced. Here's Will, who is the nerd in a wheelchair. Jennifer wants to be an actress.
This is Joey. He used to be a debater in school, but now he doesn't talk much.
No, we already met horny mute Joey. And here's Taryn, a former drug addict. You'll notice Laurence Fishburne is also here at night, meaning he's another one of those movie characters that never has any time off. You've been here 2 days. Let's go on a date.
Your parents still live around here?
My mother passed away. She died in her sleep.
So I guess that whole ending was bullshit. They discuss stopping the kid's dreams with drugs, but Neil knocks it down. Oh shit! And suddenly it's kind of like a Puppet Master movie. How the hell does that work in reality? He goes to the tower and Freddy cuts the string, leading to a plunge. Neil agrees to prescribe the Hypnosil.
All right. But if something goes wrong, I'll make sure that you're held responsible. I mean that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. It probably costs $700 a pill. While this guy barters drugs for sex with Taryn, Jennifer watches Dick Cavett. The most unbelievable thing in this film is that a 1987 teen would be watching fucking Dick Cavett. Look at that remote. She falls asleep and...
Can I ask you something?
Certainly.
Who gives a fuck what you think?
Now it's getting interesting. I'm just going to let this play out.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
And Freddy's use of the word bitch was born. It's not a nightmare movie without a funeral. Neil has a talk with the nun, then goes to Nancy's place. I guess it's better than watching her with a telescope.
Maybe you're ready. The truth. Only if you're willing to put aside everything you've learned and trust me.
Will there be a safe word? Nancy tells Neil about what's really going on, and then they share with all the kids the next day.
His name is Freddy Krueger. He was a child murderer before he died.
Whoa, hey, Nancy, never convicted. Nancy says that Kristen may be the key to bring them together to fight Freddy, and they go into hypnosis. Great, I can stop overeating! Their first try doesn't work, which is a good thing because Joey is getting seduced by a nurse. Neil plays with his new Spencer Gifts item, and oh shit, it's a dream. So I guess he hypnotized himself? We then get to see what everyone's dream warrior power is. Acrobat, walking wizard, strongman, Mad Max extra. Mine would be drinking beer on a beach.
Do you like my body, Joey?
Even when I saw this movie in the theater as a child, I thought that line was pretty laughable. But hey, tits! Oh, looks like Joey.
What's wrong, Joey? Feeling tongue-tied?
God damn it! Then the shit hits the fan, and I have to wonder why they don't try to shut down all the garbage compactors on the detention level. Their little experiment is discovered, and Joey is now in La La Land.
Unusual steps were called for, Dr. Carver.
Is that what I should tell that young man's parents?
Why don't you ask them about killing a man? And they're fucking fired.
I'm sorry, Neil. I'm afraid you brought it on yourself.
Eat a dick, lady.
What are we going to do?
Look for new jobs, I guess. After clearing out his crap, Neil spots the nun and gets some backstory.
That girl was Amanda Krueger, the bastard son of 100 maniacs.
She also reveals how he can be stopped. Low box office? Text message from F. Krueger. Man, he got that bitch word and he started throwing it around like crazy. Shit goes down at the hospital as Nancy and Neil discuss Krueger's remains.
The question is, what happened to his body?
Only one man knows.
And that one man? John fucking Saxon! Nancy asks her dad for the location of what's left of Freddy, but gets denied. She gets a frantic call from the kids and leaves, leading to the most unbelievable thing in this film.
We've met! Now listen to me. I don't know if you care whether Nancy lives or dies, but I do.
That's right, Craig Wasson intimidating John fucking Saxon. He agrees and Neil picks up a bottle of holy water and steals a crucifix. At least paint the fucking wall.
Where have you been? We've been going crazy.
There's no time for that. Come on.
Where?
Our last group.
Because you're all going to die. They arrive at a junkyard.
Alright, it's deep in the heart of the place.
Where the stars are bright? They hypnotize themselves to link up with Kristen, and we are now in a Joey rescue mission.
Pick up a whole neighborhood. What are you still doing up? It's past 1.
Oh shit, the movie skipped.
I said, where's the fucking bourbon?
Oh, okay. We get some acrobatics, and back to the house we go. Taryn arrives playing badass, but this is no Wally Bear and the No Gang, so she's fucking dead.
What a rush.
Will gets attacked by a bondage wheelchair, becomes Harry Potter, and dies in the most vanilla way possible.
Sorry, kid. I don't believe in fairy tales.
Where are the studs in that wall? They find Joey and hey, he's still tongue-tied.
Let him go, Cougar!
Your wish is my command.
Joey!
Of course. They make the save and there's a fight. That's some creepy shit right there. Hey, sweet tats. Freddy senses his bones moving and disappears. Meanwhile, in the junkyard...
Bury the fucking thing!
That is the best line in this movie. Freddy controls his bones and attacks. How does he have his glove? Last I remember it was in Nancy's basement. Did John fucking Saxon drive it back and dump it off at the junkyard after the first movie? No! Freddy beats Neil's ass, half-ass buries him, and fucking leaves. The Dream Warriors arrive in a dingy Willy Wonka mirror hallway where Freddy plasters himself around like a fucking school board candidate. Then pulls everyone into a mirror. So I guess his power is speech.
He's gone. It's over!
Do you seriously believe that? Ghost John Saxon shows up to say goodbye. Oh, that's so sweet that her dad is dead. Plot twist? Neil wakes up from his nap and proceeds to deliver the last rites, I guess, turning Freddy supernova. Oh, and Nancy is dead. Here's another funeral. Neil spots a nun and holy shit, she was Freddy's mother. Oh my god, looks like Neil stole everyone's shit. Going back to his roots, Nightmare on Elm Street 3 returns to the road paved by Wes Craven instead of off-roading like they did in the second movie. It continues the horror tradition of teens trying to take care of things themselves. But at least this time the adults are actually trying to help, as misguided as they may be. I kind of like to refer to this film as Saving Private Joey. How many people die to save his ass? 4, including John fucking Saxon. And all this is because he wanted to tap that nurse's ass. This movie also balances the Freddy we were introduced in 1984 to the witty comedian Freddy we would get in later installments. He's still terrorizing, but there's a little bit more humor this time about. The first Nightmare on Elm Street stood as a testament to the horror genre. Dream Warriors is a fine follow-up and stands as probably the best sequel in the series.
Have a nice stroll, asshole.